Hey, I'm Andrew from Complete Street Performance. Today we're going to be installing headers and an intake on this beautiful 2014 Corvette. As you can see, there's not much room to work with. But the headers, the stock headers, are down in there. And that intake is really kind of weird. All sorts of baffles and oddness. We're going to take care of that. Underneath this beauty is a work of art. Now, this customer already has an exhaust on it, an aftermarket exhaust. So it's going to hold the plate in place so it doesn't fall on us. Now we can loosen these a little bit. You'll see the plate hangs down. We can simply move it backwards. Pull it off without it bashing into our heads. Next we need to disconnect the mid pipes. We'll take out the 4 bolts out front, the 2 bolts holding this connection, and then we'll pull out the hanger. The pipes will drop down and we'll push it forward. So now we can remove the mid pipes. Sometimes you have to give it a little bit of wiggle as it gets free from the back side. Be careful not to fling it onto the ground. Okay. If you're a Z51 package, you're going to notice that you have the dry sump system, and that's where these lines go. You're going to have to drain these anyways to put the new headers in, so you might as well drain your oil using the drain. You have 2 of them, and then you can move these and out of the way, and you can probably swing this guy out of the way for a little extra clearance so you can get to the bolts better. Next, we need to remove these pipes, otherwise we will never be able to finagle it out. You can see that there are 2 screws on this side of it. This is where it goes to the exhaust manifold. And then 2 screws on this side. It is a very fun job. You will let yourself a really awesome swivel socket for this. With the Z51 lines, dry sump lines, out of the way, we'll have clear access to be able to get a socket directly onto these. On the corner ones, as you see back there, it's easiest to come around from the front with a ratchet wrench. I use a pass-through ratchet wrench set and a crowbar. And then you'll see that it'll end up looking like this. And soon we'll be going on the top side to get it disconnected from the manifold. Once you get to this point, you might find it hard to get around the heat shield of the starter. Feel free to just take that off, but don't forget to put it back on when you get the header on. So we've taken one of the covers off, the Corvette logo covers, and next we're going to take off the coil pack covers because it'll give us a little extra room to get down in here. As you see, it's pretty tight. You'll need a Torx bit here and here. So we got the coil packs off, and the valve cover's a little cumbersome, but the biggest issue right now is getting these bolts off. You might have to take off the heat shield to get to the last one. It's a little bit in an awkward position, if you can see it there. But it's not too bad to take off the heat shield, but you'll probably save your hands if you do that first. You take a look, we got the exhaust manifold out. You'll actually take it out through the bottom. Up next, it's time to install the Cook's headers. What we have here is a 2-inch Cook's header. Stainless steel, ready to rock. So before we put our headers in, we need to get the front O2 sensors on. So you'll take this guy, this is the important one. The rear O2 sensor is here, the post cat. And so we're going to take this guy and put it in, one into each header before we put it up. Otherwise, you're not going to have too much fun once it's already up. Trust us, we know this. If you're going to use your rear O2 sensors, make sure to plug in your O2 extenders before putting your headers in. Otherwise, you are not going to have fun with the headers in. And these headers just slip in nice and easy. You don't have to move the steering rack. You don't have to do much of anything. If you have removed that heat shield on the starter, put it back in before you put the header in. Otherwise, you're not going to get it back in. He's having fun.
All right, you want?
He's having fun, folks. It was easy. There we go.
It's not as hard as it looks.
As you see, we got the headers and the mid pipes up. And you can see how we've reused the factory hanger. You'll also see that we have some new clamps here. Now here's a little tricky in the mid section. The only way to get them on is to kind of pinch them together with the header. If you don't do that, the bolts hang down and you won't be able to get your shield on. Some new hangers here. You have your O2 sensors in here as well. Make sure that you secure them properly. Otherwise, what you'll see is burning. Lots of burning wires. Nice. All done. And here she is, running. This is a first start, so there's some smoke coming off from all the oil that the headers are shipped with. You can see these babies look beautiful. They tuck under here, amazing. What a difference in sound.
not really great exhaust clip here, short. And since it's the first run, it's probably going to be pretty smoky. And we let it run for a little while, and you might want to do that outside if you just install the headers, because they're all the oil that came on the headers, even from corroding, is going to burn and smoke, and it'll fume you out if you're not ready for it. So here we go. We'll just make it like fast motion kind of deal. And it's really leaking. Next step in the process is draining the oil. I'm going to start this over again. Next up, we have to remove the connection pipes to the mid pipes, which you can kind of see it in here. Maybe you can't. Shit. Okay, if you're planning to use your rear O2 sensors, you're going to need to hook up an extension. So do that now before putting in your header. Otherwise, you'll have fun reaching around. Oh god, that doesn't sound right.